Hello and welcome back to the Trainers of the World Tournament Season 2. I'm your host, DeltaTDS, and for our second run through Round 2, we're starting off with Match 65 between the Blueberry League champion Kieran up against the Successor Korrina, our first trainer from Round 1. Kieran obviously has that Terapagos in its plushy form. But once these trainers are ready, we can begin game 1 and see who's going to be taking the lead for this match. Kieran starting off with the Polytoad and Dragonite, Korrina starting off with Lucario Z and the Mienshao. Lucario Z is terrifyingly fast with a base 151 speed stat, as with all Mega Z Pokemon. Dragonite gonna Mega Evolve and go Protect against that Fake Out and the Flash Cannon. Polytoad going Scald, doing 56% to Lucario and burning it. Flash Cannon does 23% to Dragonite. U-Turn does 11% as Mienshao switches to the Pangoro. Hurricane takes out the Pangoro. Scald will take out that Lucario. And suddenly Korrina is down to 4 Pokemon as she sends out the Machamp and the Marshadow. Marshadow, an absolutely goated Pokemon design. I love the little shadows that follow its feet. Absolutely sick design. Marshadow going Terra Ghost, Dragonite going Protect, Spectral Thief landing into that Protect, Scald doing 41% to Machamp, Cross Chop does 42% to Polytoad. There's a 2 to 5 turns of rain remaining. Swapping out to the Poliwrath, Spectral Thief does take out the Dragonite. Cross Chop does 59% to Poliwrath, triggering the Citrus Berry. And Kieran sends out the Grimmsnarl now. Grimmsnarl goes Parting Shot on the Marshadow, swapping out to the Hydrapple. Super Sweet Syrup, lowering the evasion stats of Korrina's Pokemon. Spectral Thief does 56% to Poliwrath as Poliwrath takes out that Machamp. It's currently at 5v3 right now. It is revealed that Polytoad does have the Damp Rock. Korrina is going to send out the Sirfetch'd now. A Pokemon with, I believe, a 100% crit rate, I think, with some moves. Hydrapple going Terra Steel, Waterfall not enough to take out Marshadow. Spectral Thief takes out the Poliwrath. The Life Orb takes out Marshadow. Brave Bird does 17% to Hydrapple. Ickle Beam does take out the Sirfetch'd. Korrina's going to send out the Mienshao. Grimmsnarl goes Parting Shot. Swapping out to the Polytoad, Close Combat takes out the Hydrapple. Reflect lowers the damage from that Close Combat. Scald takes out the Mienshao. And Kieran takes game number 1 by 3 Pokemon remaining. From Korrina's side, we saw the White Herb from that Mienshao. We saw the Mega Lucario Z. We saw the Terra Ghost Marshadow with Life Orb. And we didn't see anything from that Pangoro. From Kieran's side, we saw the Drizzle Damp Rock on Polytoad, the Mega Dragonite. We saw the Terra Steel Hydrapple, the Citrus Berry on Poliwrath, and nothing from that Terapagos. Did you know that Terapagos, despite being the source of the Terastal phenomenon, which contains the power of every type, Terapagos cannot learn any Ghost or Flying type moves, nor can it learn Terra Blast. We're back on the field for game number 2, and we can see that Korrina's got a nearly identical team. Replacing the Lucario Z is that Mega Crabominable, as well as a regular Lucario. I'm not sure what it's replacing, But we can see that Kieran's brought the Porygon Z, the Shiftry, Yanmega, and the Gliscor. Once these trainers are ready, we can begin game 2 and see if Korrina can bring us to a game number 3. Your Kieran starting off with Shiftry and Yanmega, Korrina starting off with Mienshao and Lucario. Mienshao going Terra Flying, Fake Out, lands into that Mienshao. Yanmega starting up Tailwind, boosting that Wind Rider from Shiftry. Yanmega getting the speed boost. Air Slash does 2/3 to Lucario. Rock Slide takes out the Mienshao, does 10% to Lucario. Post Combat takes Shiftry down to the Sash. Korrina sends out the Machamp now. Extreme Speed takes out the Shiftry. Air Slash does 74% to Machamp. Ice Punch takes out the Yanmega. And suddenly it's 4v5 as Kieran sends out the Porygon Z and the Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl goes Reflect, Porygon Z goes Z Conversion, getting an Omni Boost as well as an Electric type. Close Combat does 34% to Porygon Z, Dynamic does 38% and confuses the Porygon Z as a Tailwind peters out. Extreme Speed not enough to take out the Porygon Z. Bullet Punch still not enough to take it out. Thunderbolt takes out the Lucario. Spirit Break takes out the Machamp. Porygon Z taking fists left and right as Korrina sends out the Surfetch'd and the Crabominable. Grimmsnarl goes Terra Fairy, First Impression takes out the Porygon Z. Spirit Break does 83% to Crabominable as it goes for Ice Hammer doing 52%. Kieran sends out the Gliscor now. Gliscor goes Earthquake, takes out the Crabominable with a crit. Brave Bird takes out the Grimmsnarl. And it's now a 2v2 between Gliscor and Hydrapple and Surfetch'd and Marshadow. Spectral Thief does 29% to Hydrapple. Earthquake damages everything on the field. Brave Bird takes out Hydrapple with a crit. Recoil takes out the Surfetch'd. Spectral Thief doing 39% to Gliscor. Earthquake takes out the Marshadow. And with one Pokemon remaining, Kieran takes game number 2, which means he is our winner for match number 65. He'll be going on to round 3, where he'll be facing off against the winner of match number 48, which was the Security Core Benny. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.